that side. Um, we'll kick off. Just maybe ask SJ. I mean, the first time on this platform. Take us through how things are going in Cardiff. What's the travel been like in the past 12 hours? How have you guys been settling in?
Yeah, we're starting to get going again. So at this moment, the excuse for recovery and not being ready is you can't have that excuse anymore. So yeah, we're ready to go now. The recovery and everything has been done. So yeah.
Cool. Thanks for that. Colleagues, I'll hand over to you. If we can maybe raise hands just for a bit of order. Morgan, you've got the first one. Yeah, Morgan, go for it. Unless you're on mute. Okay, we'll come back to Morgan. Can we take the next question, please, guys? Ross, go for it.
Thanks, Nuso. How's it, guys? Warren, obviously, the guys had a week off after the Sharks. Well, not a week, complete week off, but a weekend's break. What has been the work-ons from that one? It was a tight loss after a very good win at Ellis Park, and now coming on tour, what have been the work-ons there?
Ross, I think the biggest work on for us was we felt in that second game against the Sharks, the first half, we just weren't good enough. I think we felt we didn't have a very good work rate for what we wanted on that day. So a lot of the talk was just like SES said. Now there's no excuse after tour or after a long travel to get here and be lethargic and all that sort of thing. So that was a big talking point for us. And then obviously just finishing the opportunities we have. That's something we'll always work on. But I think the biggest chat for us during this from after that game is that we can't start a game lethargic like that again.
And obviously, you guys usually tour pretty well. This will be a tricky one, obviously, with Cardiff in good form, and then you got the 2 games in Scotland.
Yes.
So what is the main target for these next 3 games?
Yes, look, obviously, I think this game is going to be very tough. A different team compared to the previous seasons. Obviously, having the head coach being involved more with Wales. I know their forwards coach very well, Cornel. So they're a well-drilled team. They showed much improvement from last season. And again, we want to come into this game. We want to win. And I think the points, if you look at from 3rd or 4th until about 14th or 13th or so, it's so close. So every point counts. So we need to win, and that'll be a big focus for us.
And SJ, from the players' perspective, is there a bit of pressure on you guys when you look at the log, you see how tight everything is, and Cardiff, is a team that you guys are fighting for a place in the top 8, so does that add pressure to this game?
I don't know if pressure is the word, because at this moment we know where we stand on the log and we know what we need to get out of the game. So you can take that more to motivate you and to be a better player and play better as a team. So yeah, if you want to use the word pressure, it's to motivate you more and to be. It must be a thing that strives you to win. So we know where we are at this moment, and we know how much points we need to get. So, yeah, if you want to use the word pressure, you can, but I don't think it's the right word.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Ross. Morgan, can we come back to you?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go for it.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Coach, my question to you is, the change again from South African conditions to European conditions. Guys played a bit more of an expansive game while you were down at Ellis Park. Do you stick to that formula, or do you try and be a bit more tighter, which I think is fair to say that in previous tours you guys have tried to be a little bit more tight to take advantage of any breakout or counter attacks. Do you stick to what you've been doing at Ellis Park, or do you modify that again now for this tour?
Yeah, Morgan, I think you'll always have to modify a little bit. Even back home, I mean, when we played that last game against the Sharks, I mean, the conditions was a little bit more difficult. So we'll have to modify it a little bit, but also we don't want to go away from our strengths, and that is what has been working for us. If we look at the weather here, today is an amazing day. If you look outside, it looks like weather back home. They are predicting a little bit of rain during the day, but like I said, it's we'll play the situation on the day as we feel. But I mean, our strength is keeping the ball, and I don't see ourselves changing too much on the day.
And then, Coach, will these two games dictate what you guys do in the Challenge Cup? Say it goes well in these two games, will that take pressure off the Challenge Cup match that you're going to be playing in 3 weeks' time? If it doesn't go so well, do you then concentrate on the Challenge Cup game to maybe get through to the next round there?
Yes, it has been a sort of a talking point for us, but at the moment, I think as we stand now, we really want to keep this group of guys together for as long as possible. So I'm guessing it depends on what happens in the games, but I mean we want to give ourselves a fair chance in both of these games, and then obviously in the EPCR game as well. So as it stands now, we haven't really spoken about flying guys in and out. If it goes well, we really want to see how far we can go in both competitions.
Thanks.
Thanks, Morgan. Percy, I recognize your hand, but I'm going to keep you for the next question. Let me go to Carl, because I know you're probably going to ask Afrikaans as well, so I'll just leave that for last. Carl, if you're ready.
I'm ready, thank you. Yeah, the return of Henke Koenhorn and Kate Voliter, that must give you a lot more confidence opening up the game and playing your normal type of rugby.
Yes, obviously the return. I mean, Ruan Venter is returning as well, so it does give us confidence. All of them have been very, very good for us during the season. So again, all the other guys that's played for us in there while they were injured did really good for us. So it's not, it wasn't an easy decision, or it isn't an easy decision just to say he comes in again. Because I mean, I think the way the other guys played while they were injured, it says a lot about that as well. So we are lucky to have that depth at the moment.
Another question, another player from another franchise yesterday said that they were sent home from the Springbok camps with direct instructions on what they must improve and what they must work on. How do you manage the instructions from the Springbok camp that's maybe not in a direct line with what you want from the player? How do you guys manage that?
Yeah, I'll be honest. We haven't had that discussion with the players, or it's not the feedback that we got where there's specific instructions. They obviously know what their work-ons are, but I think Rassie and their management, I mean, they also know what their strengths are in our team. So I'll be honest, I can't really say, because we haven't had any direct instructions from any of the Springbok management to tell them this or this is how they have to train or play or anything like that. Whatever they did with us is what got them to the Springbok alignment camp. So in my mind, they must just keep on doing that, obviously, for now.
Appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carl. Percy, thanks for waiting. And then we'll go to Ross after.
So thank you so much for the opportunity. Goeiemiddag, meneere. Goeiemiddag. Ja, goeiemiddag, meneere. Hoop het gaan goed daar so. Warren, mag ek met jou Afrikaans praat?
Yes, 100%.
Warren, kan ek vir jou vinnig vra? Julle het soort van die deur vir my opgemaak met die antwoorde wat julle sover gegee het. Die Lions staan 8ste op die punteleer, meneer. Is dit 'n gunstige plek om te wees? Is dit waar julle wil eindig of sien julle self klim op die leer klim?
Nee, ons wil natuurlik wil ons hoor lê op die punteleer. Percy, ek dink deur die seisoen het ons onsself bietjie teleurgestel in sekere wedstryde waar ons beter moes gedoen het en punte uit die wedstryd moes gekry het, maar ons is in dieselfde laas jaar hierdie tyd het ons gekyk. Ons is ook 8ste gewees laas jaar hierdie tyd. So dis al die games wat voor lê, dis alles in ons hande. Ons is gelukkig om ons laaste 4 van die ronde games by die huis te hê. So dis hoekom hierdie toer vir ons baie belangrik is, dat ons soveel as moontlik punte kan kry en dan hopelik as ons terug is in Suid-Afrika dit net verder kan vat.
Is jy kan ek vir jou van 'n vraag as 'n speler byvoorbeeld nou? Jy het gepraat van daar's geen verskonings hierdie keer nie. Wat gaan die gasheere vir julle hierdie naweek aanbied of liewers Vrydag aand vir julle aanbied om weer van die huis te speel? Is nie altyd maklikie, maar julle glo natuurlik seker aan julleself.
Ja, soos ek gesê het, daar kan nie meer verskonings wees en so nie. En ons weet al ons wedstryde op toer gaan nie maklik wees nie en die kondisies dit is definitief anders as by die huis en ja, as ons voorbereiding reg is en ons almal is op dieselfde bladsy met ons plan en ons kan dit doen, dan is daar geen verskonings van kondisies en goed nie en ons weet Cardiff gaan nie maklik wees nie, veral by hulle, so ja, ons moet reg wees wat ons kan toe kom.
Net 'n laaste vraag vir jou, Barn. Barn, is daar enige bekommernisse oor beserings of is julle almal fiks verklaar vir die toer?
Ja, nee, almal is fiks verklaar. So almal wat op die vliegtuig geklim het is reg om te speel en ja, as ons hulle nodig het vir Vrydag se game is almal fiks op die oomblik, ja.
Baie dankie man en sterkte. Thank you Naniso.
Dankie Percy. Ross, we'll finish off with you.
Thanks, Naniso. SJ, how has it been for you? How tough is it for you as a player, when you aren't in the match 23 every single week and you're also coming off the bench? So how tricky has that been for you this season, even though, it's sort of also been a bit of a breakout season for you with you getting more opportunities there in the team?
Yeah, so firstly, it's for me, when I get selected to play, it's a massive privilege and there's a system regarding selection and I back that and I follow the instructions I need to follow regarding that. So for me, yes, it's not fun if you're not selected, you want to play, but you back the system the way you need to back it and you need to back the coach's word on that. So obviously you want to play every game, but if that's not the case, you must be the person that makes the person that is playing better. So you still have a role even if you're not playing. And at this moment, I'm happy to serve each way.
And the Lions are obviously very proud of their scrum and their forward performance most of the time. You guys get some good dominance and playing behind such a strong front row must be very good for your growth as a player. How have you been enjoying, playing with these guys, testing yourself against them and, trying to fight them for a place in the team?
Yeah, definitely. It's a massive step up from junior rugby under 21 level and it's a massive privilege to scrum against guys like Asa and so on. So you learn a lot it's not just in the games. You learn every training, every scrum session you have. You learn, and even with John Skuman, these guys, they learn you a lot. So they have all experience and that. So yeah, it's a massive privilege to be able to learn every session.
And your offload against the Sharks at Ellis Park was one of the best offloads I've ever seen from a forward. Is that something you quite pride yourself on? And do you enjoy getting your hands on the ball there and swinging it around a bit?
Yeah, I enjoy getting my hands on the ball, but the way we've been training this couple of months or weeks, it just made it easier for me to execute that because this is the brand we want to play, and it's a bit of luck it's stick, but yeah, we just need to keep on training like that, and maybe stuff like that can happen.
And just lastly from our side, Barend, how important is this game against Cardiff now in sort of setting the tone for this tour? And, you know, going in now, this is now the end of season run, you know, every single game, every single point counts. So how is this sort of like a tone setter that you guys really need a good result and a good performance here to like set the tone for the last end of season run?
Yeah, it's very important for us. We really want to start this tour well. And like I said before, these two games, obviously the EPCR, that's a different challenge. But these next two games is very important for us to get as many as possible points. So when we get home, everything is in our hands. We don't want to be in the same position as last year where we had to wait until that last game for someone to win or lose. We want to know where we are with 2 or 3 games in hand already. And like Essie said, at the moment we do know where we are. The log is very close, and everything is in our hands at the moment.
Thanks very much, guys. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ross, thank you very much, colleagues. I'd like to thank you for your time. Coach, thank you very much. Essie, well done, and enjoy the rest of the week's preps, and good luck for Friday night.
Thanks very much.
Frostbite.
Okay.